G'day everyone, well welcome to Full Pelt Adventures. Today I'm going to take you out to Mount Disappointment, so I'm looking forward to that. Now I'm currently at the turnaround point of where I took you on my first video along the Old Sydney Road track. I'm at the intersection of Darraweit Road and the Old Sydney Road. So from here I'm going to take you on a back road, or my back way, to Mount Disappointment. I'm just going to swing the camera around here. So there's Boris the bush pig, Boris DR650, great bike. So yep, there's the Old Sydney Road that we come along. We turned around at this point on the first video. So yeah, just swinging you around here. Old Sydney Road continues out that way to the north to Kilmore. Turning right here takes you to Wallan, and turning left this way where this car's coming from, that's from Darraweit. So let's jump on the bike and go. Okay, so this is a bloody dangerous intersection, so I'll make sure it's safe to cross. So yeah, here we go. So this is the last section of the Old Sydney Road. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of footage on how I get out to Mount Disappointment in these northern suburbs of Melbourne. So it just gives you a little bit more dirt to ride on rather than be on the blacktop. And it's not a bad little back way of getting there actually. Just taking it easy. There's been a number of cars come through here while I was back at that intersection. I enjoy this this back way that I go. Like I say, at least it keeps you on the dirt. A lot more fun. Just take it easy through here. Cars can cut through the corner here. Everyone's in a mad rush in Melbourne. But just up here there's some magnificent views. Don't know whether the action cam will pick it up, but I'll just quickly stop here and give you a little bit of a look at this. It's a little bit overgrown. Yes, you can see a fair way. Great views. Cloud looks good today. Great place to live over there. So there are some little farms around here. But you never get sick of looking at that. Now over on our right we've got some aerials or antennas or masts or whatever they are. Just take note of that, because when we get to Mount Disappointment I'll just take you up on a hill and you can look back and see these aerials too. So I'll show you that a little bit further on. Let's go. So there's a little bit of a right-hander here, so you've got to be careful around this corner. Oh, for sale. All right. Okay, we just do a left-hand turn here. Make sure no idiot's going to cut in here. So now, this intersection here is the end of the Old Sydney Road, and this is where it joins the Northern Highway, which comes from the Hume Freeway out to our right, and that takes you to Kilmore. So we just stop here. It's very, very busy road, this one. We'll just go now. There's only a little short little trip on the blacktop here. So just at the end of this guardrail along the side here, we turn off. There's a dirt road that goes off to our right. We're going to peel off onto that. see the guardrail finishes here, and then there's a dirt road. I'm not sure what this road's called. What is it called? I'll have a look. Arkells Lane. Again, another dirt road. And this takes you, we're heading east now. This takes you over the top of the Hume Freeway. So you get a look at that. But this is not a bad little track. Just got to take it easy along here. I've seen kangaroo along here, so they could appear anywhere, so I just usually take it easy. I've seen a snake along this road as well in the hotter days. This would be perfect habitat for them in here. Alrighty, I'll just turn the camera off now and I'll bring you back. So the road's pretty much like this all the way through, just undulating, and nice little ride. And I'll turn the camera off and I'll bring you back just as we're crossing over the Hume Freeway. Just got the camera back on, just thought I'd show you a little bit more of this laneway that we're on. Keeping to the left in case there's cars coming. But I'll be able to speed this up or cut this out of the video if it's too boring. But I always enjoy riding along here. Gives you yeah, great feeling or great sense of riding when you're in amongst these trees. Okay, so just up around this corner here is the Hume Freeway, so I'll stop and have a quick look at that. So this is the bridge that goes over the freeway. So there we go. Just pull over here. So that's heading north to Sydney. Always trucks, traffic. And then that's heading south back to Melbourne. There's a big grader on this truck. I'll have a look at that as it goes through. This cat. There we go. Huge. Alrighty, we'll continue on. So just down here is the Epping Kilmore Road that we get to. Just come down here. So again, just stop here, very busy road at times. I'm just going to cross over. So this is the Epping Kilmore Road, so you can see Arkells Lane. So it's all clear at the moment, everyone's probably at work. It's just after 11 o'clock in the morning on a Friday morning. So here's the railway line here, so there's a little bit of a track that runs along this railway line, so I like to do that as well. Again, keeps you off the blacktop. This is a bit of fun. Through the rocks here. A few trees down. Yeah, so I've got the Givey top box on the DR today. It's got a lot of stuff in it. There's a little bit of weight hanging off it. Feels like a little bit like a pillion passenger at times. But just with the tripods for the cameras, and got a thermos of hot water and food and all that sort of stuff. So I just thought I'd make a bit of a day of it today. So we're just coming up to the train station here, and this is I think it's the Heathcote Junction Wandong station. Yeah, Heathcote Junction. That's what that train station is there. And then this little track just ends here. Oh, looks like there's some workmen here, so I better be careful what they're doing. Just cross over here. And turn left here, and this will take us, I think this is Wandong. I don't think it's Heathcote Junction, or it could be the same thing, I'm not sure. Okay, I'll turn the camera off now. It's mainly blacktop until we get sort of a lot closer to Mount Disappointment. Okay, so we're about 13 kilometres out of Wandong. We're on Spur Road, so this takes you to Mount Disappointment. But I'm just going to come off this road. There's a nice little track here. Let's check no cars coming. Yeah, this is a nice little hill climb here. Nothing too difficult, and I don't know whether the camera will pick up how steep it is, but always enjoy this little challenge. So yeah, a lot of fun this one, both coming up it and down it. Got twists and turns and rocks, and looks like a lot of vehicles use this as well. It's fun. Takes you up the top of this hill here. We're still climbing. Go around here. So yeah, it's great fun. Still going up. Oh. And this is the top of it here. Now what I wanted to show you from this hill is, I don't know whether you'll pick it up on the helmet cam, but directly out there is those antennas on the hill that I was pointed out earlier in the video. So I'll just stop here and I'll get the other camera out and we'll zoom in on that. Okay, so I've got the video camera out at the moment. I'm going to check it out. It's only new, see what the zoom's like, so we'll be able to zoom in on these aerials off from the distance. Yep. Yeah, so that's where we were. Fairly good zoom on this thing. That's zoomed out all the way. Obviously it's a bit dodgy with me holding it. Alright, there's a spider right there. Okay, let's move on. Let's go down this other side of this track. So I've probably got about, I'll go over this side. Maybe about 5 kilometres to go before we get to Mount Disappointment National Park. I think it's National Park. So I'll just enjoy this little track here for the minute. It'll take us back onto the road. The road is just down below us on our left hand side. So yeah, here it is. Okay, I'll just turn the camera off now and guys, we're just about to enter Mount Disappointment. That's Mount Disappointment sign just up ahead of us here. We've got, it looks like a guy here on a little Yamaha mini bike as well. A little TTR. How cool is that? That is, he's doing a mono. How much fun would that be? Anyway, so we're on the corner here of this is Spur Road that we're on, and it's got Doctors Creek Road, so Spur and Doctors Creek. There's a sign here saying trail bikes must be registered, all riders must be licensed due to roads and vehicle tracks. Well, keep it to roads and vehicle tracks. What else? We'll just go up further. Just read this sign. We'll just go off here. So avoid shooting, reduce speed and noise. Again, there's a little sign there with motorbikes. There must be a few houses in this area here, but the deeper you go in, there won't be any houses. And also there's a motorcycle unloading area about 3 k's up the road as well. So they're all sort of things handy to know. And here's the Mount Disappointment sign. Okay, so here we are at the mighty Mount Disappointment. So on the DR650, it's going to be a great little adventure today. So I'll just take you on a few of the tracks around here. I'll just spin you around. Yeah, so Mount Disappointment is about 65k northeast of Melbourne. Great place to come here. It's about an hour's drive or ride. Great place for motorbikes, trail bikes, four-wheel drivers, campers. There's numerous camps in here. So yeah, it's really good up here. I often come up here and just chill out. Plenty of geocaches here. I do a lot of that. So let's jump on the bike and check a few of the trails out. There's one of the locals. Great stuff. Okay, I'm just going to jump on the bike and take you to a little bit of a quarry where I'm going to stop and have some lunch. It's about 10 to 1 in the afternoon, so I'll show you a little bit of Mount Disappointment tracks here, and we'll go to this go to this quarry, which is not a bad spot to stop. So one of the good things about Mount Disappointment there's some main roads that go through it, run east-west or north-south, fairly big roads like this. So in a lot of ways you really can't get lost in here, because the tracks will always bring you out onto one of these roads. And once you're on one of these roads, you can just follow it, and you'll end up out of Mount Disappointment and the state forest, and you should be able to find your way out if you've got no navigation. So anyway, it's great to be here during the week. On the weekends there'll be a lot more people here, a lot more four-wheel drives you've got to deal with, but during the week it's relatively quiet. You can come out here, spend most of the day, and to be lucky to see anyone else. And that's part of the reason why I come out here. I have time off during the week, and it's a great place to get away from everyone and everything, and just to enjoy a ride on your bike. I've seen a lot of snakes up here over the years, particularly in the warmer months. So yeah, there's plenty of habitat here for snakes to live. Lots of little lizards and frogs and everything will live in this bushland. We're just over 500 metres in elevation here, so we're up high. Gets a lot of rainfall here, so it's always fairly wet amongst the vegetation. There's plenty of kangaroos and wallabies in here as well. So generally in the morning or evening you sort of watch out for those. Just coming up here, what's this? Oh, I forget the name of this road. Two Trees Road, I think. Two Trees, I don't know. I'll put it in the video what this road is. So yeah, you could just spend all day belting around on great roads like this. So if you don't want to get into anything gnarly, you just want to enjoy a ride out in the bush, just stay on these tracks like this, it's great. Spend all day on these sorts of tracks. Now this is where this quarry is, just up here. Now how I come about this quarry, I didn't know it existed, but I'd stopped just up the road here one day just for a drink and could hear this gunshots, and because people do come in here and hunt. But anyway, a couple of days later I was back up here and I thought I'd go and check out where these gunshots were, and it was in here. And they must have been shooting clay targets, because you could see the remnants of clay targets everywhere. So, and you can see why, because they would be shooting into this, and it's a very safe place to do that. So these orange, I don't know whether you can see it on the camera there, these orange fragments there, they're fragments of clay targets. So yeah, wouldn't even be a bad place to camp in here. But this looks pretty good. There's a track there that I'm going to take you on, that's a brilliant track, so we'll go on that. But I'm going to stop here, have some lunch, and yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, just showing you the paper map that I've got as well. This is the Rooftops Mount Disappointment King Lake Rangers Forest Activities map. So yeah, it cost me $11, but this is a map I do use as a backup in here. Okay, I've got my meal all set up here, got my cup of tea, got the hot water there, got my brew ready to drink, and I've got my little cheesy meal here. These are great, you can just grab them straight out of the fridge, bring them along, fantastic for on the bike. So it's one of the mainland balsamic beetroot relish, fantastic. So yeah, just have it in a little cooler pack here, keeps it nice and cool during the ride. So I'll just sit here, have my lunch, enjoy the serenity, and then we'll jump back on the bike and start hitting some trails. So yeah, just looking around at this quarry. Getting a little bit of sunshine at the moment. Not a bad little place to stop. And a little fire right beside me on a fire pit. And you can see someone's been using that focus as a target practice. Look at the holes in that. And like I say, there's a little bit there. That's a bit of clay target right there. And you can see bits of clay target peppered through the rock in there. So yeah, I suppose a great place to fire a shotgun. Anyway, we'll jump back on the DR and start hitting some trails. Okay, let's go. Had a bit of rain in the last few days. Not as much as New South Wales. They're having some severe flood issues there. But Victoria sort of copped the remnants of that. Oh, but you better be careful too, because this. So yeah, this is a great track. It's going to go a little bit easy because I've got that givey top box on the back. And like I say, it's been a little bit wet, so it could be slippery in places, but generally This is a gentle climb most of the way, so just really enjoyable. Going very easy track, just two-wheel drive track. So there's lots of these tracks throughout Mount Disappointment. You've got the bigger main ones that we're on when we first come in, and then there's a lot of these just single vehicle tracks, and they're usually in a really good condition like this, which allows you at times to just hammer along these tracks. And like I say, during the week it's really good because you're pretty much assured that you've got these to yourself, but you definitely want to be on your guard on the weekends when there's a lot more people up here. There's a lot of people actually come up here and collect firewood as well. It's allowed in certain areas, which is good. It sort of keeps the bush area a little bit less prone to fires, I suppose. So yeah, great little track. Now here's a signpost here, Tonsil Road. Now let's just, I think we've got to go this way actually. So that's, what is that track? Tree 15 Road. So Tree 15 Road, that's what we just come on. So that wasn't written on the map. So we just come down here. And that's a continuation of Tree 15 Road. Yeah, so after all the rain that we've had, this track's in pretty good nick actually. Just close the visor down. Looks like there's a tree falling across the track there. Now where are we? Film track. I'll go this way. Okay guys, we're just coming up to an intersection here, Beaconsfield Road to the right, Tonsil Spur Road to the left. We'll go to the left, but I might come back on that Beaconsfield Road. It's a pretty good track that. So let's go this way. Okay guys, we'll just continue along this track here, and pretty much I'm just going to go anywhere. No real plans. Let's have a look. Let's go this way. Always turn around. No real plans. Let's just go and explore. So this looks good, downhill. Might be able to turn around and come blasting back up this one. But yeah, it's always good views when you're going downhill. Down into a valley. Now again, always just taking it easy when I'm on my own. So like I say, if you come off, there's not a lot of people out here at the moment. So if you're in trouble, you could be in trouble for a long time on your own. Now, I do carry an EPIRB with me. First aid kit, just your basic stuff, it should do. So yeah, I'm a lot more cautious when I'm on my own. Just sort of more so tend to enjoy the ride than go crazy. So yeah, look at this, still going downhill here. This is great. Couple of no real hassles here. A few little whoopy bits. We're still going down. Just close the visor. What have we got here? Oh, these signs are just for wood collection, so they let people know that they can collect wood along these roads. We'll continue on down here. There's even a track in there. Oh, that might just be a shortcut to this other road here. Yeah. So there's a bit of a bridge here. So yeah, you can spend all day just riding around on these really easy tracks, which is great fun. What's this up here? Peel Road. Okay, we'll peel off here onto Peel Road. Make sure no one's coming. Four-wheel drive only. Well, better turn around then. Now, I have been along this road before, and the last time I was along here they just started grading the road to sort of fix it up, but man, it was in pretty poor condition. So again, it's saying four-wheel drive only. So yeah, it's a bit of a hill climb, and it could be a little bit dodge, but we'll see how we go. Looks like a few vehicles have been along here. Yeah, going up, bit of a hill climb here. No problem for the DR. It's still going up. Keep on this side in case a vehicle comes around the bloody corner. Yeah, it's still going up. It's hard to see on the camera. There's a track down there too. Yeah, this is fairly steep here. No worries for the DR. So I don't want to go too hard with that givey box on the back. It's a bit of weight there flapping around. Just try and take it easy for that reason too. Still going up here. So this has been a great little hill climb. You can see what I mean if you brought a group of guys in here, even on big adventure bikes, they wouldn't have too many problems on these sorts of tracks. Downhill here. Righty, let's go along this road. This road has just brought us back exactly the same spot where we started. So we've just done a big loop there. So let's go back in again. There's that Mount Disappointment sign that we started at. I'll go back in, I'll get you on some different tracks.